Hi, welcome to Insider Yachting. This is the Market Watch Wednesday broadcast where we bring you notifications of all of the latest boats that have just come on the market over the last 7 days. Now we have full brochures available for each and every one of the boats that you're about to see, with all the photographs, the detailed descriptions and the full specifications. So if you like any of the boats that you see today and you'd like to get a little bit more information about them, then you can either contact us via the website, or you can email me direct at the address above, philip.bell@insideryachting.com. Let me know the name of the boat that you want more information on, and I'll send you the brochure right away. So I have lots of boats to go through this week, so let's get started. So DB9 is the first, and we're going from big to small. So this is a 170-foot Palmer Johnson. It's currently in France. Palmer Johnson have had a hugely popular line with these sort of aggressive, large express cruiser style boats. So this is 170 feet long, launched in 2010, went through a refit in 2012, 5 stateroom layout, $31 million, and the boat's in France at the moment. 120-foot Broward. This boat's in China. Now remember, if you are in Asia and you're looking for a boat to bring a boat in, you get hit with pretty hefty import fees. So this is already over there, $1.9 million or thereabouts, launched in 1987, and I believe this has a 5 stateroom layout as well. Scott Free. Now this isn't a new boat to the market, but I believe it's just changed brokerage houses. I did do a full brochure review on Scott Free, so you'll find that in the archives. 120 feet long, 4 stateroom layout, has a nice big country kitchen, launched in 2000. They're asking just under $4.2 million. Has some great features on the outside. That boat's in Palm Beach. Another boat that's in South Florida is Celicia. This is another Broward, 115 feet long, just under $3 million. It was launched in 1997, went through a big refit in 2012. Has a 4 stateroom layout, has the swim cockpit at the back, has the country style kitchen. I believe it has country style kitchen, but you'll see that in the brochure. A great boat for Florida, nice shallow drafts. Loose ends. Now this boat has been off the market for about 5 or 6 months. It's just come back on. They're asking just under $2.5 million. Has a great 5 stateroom layout, a nice cockpit at the back for fishing or setup diving and things. So very, very nice boat, beautiful on the interior as well. So this is definitely one to request this week. Launched in 1994, had a great refit in 2012. It's here in Fort Lauderdale, so nice and easy to see during our daily yacht tours. Clarissa, this is a Paul Chafe. The boat is in Spain at the moment. It's in Valencia. This is a project that you'll be taking on. They're asking $900,000, 105 feet long, 4 stateroom layout, and the boat is launched. It's an old boat, launched in 1976. So we have a Heeson Metantha. This is a 4 stateroom layout. The boat's in France at the moment. Just over $3 million is the ask. The boat was launched in 2000. Nice 4 stateroom layout, and of course Heeson is a great pedigree, great quality yacht. Emily, this is a 100-foot Hatteras, another very popular model for down here in South Florida. The boat is in Fort Lauderdale at the moment. They're asking just under $5 million. Launched in 2003. It has a 3 stateroom layout. Nice interior to Emily. That's another good one to request this week. 94-foot Ferretti Lady Brenner. The boat's in Florida. It has the high-powered MTU engines in it. They're asking just under $3 million. Launched in 2001, has a 4 stateroom layout, but 2 of the cabins have the Pullman beds, so it can sleep up to 10 guests. So nice usability for the boat there. Impulse, this is in France at the moment. It's a Sunseeker, launched in 2007, 91 feet long. They're asking just under $3.7 million. Has a 4-stateroom layout. Usual stuff with Sunseeker, nice full beam masters, the large hull side windows. It has the hydraulic swim platform at the back, so a great family boat there. Astrel, another Broward, 85 feet long, launched in 1988. This is another project that you're taking on. The boat's in Palm Beach. They are only asking $695,000, but it only has a 3-stateroom layout, so kind of limited on the interior there with that 3-stateroom layout. Or, you know, if you're looking for a 3-stateroom layout, then have a boat as large as an 85 foot is a great option. Big volume in each of the individual cabins and in the main salon, and this boat has a great Caterpillar engines on board. That boat is in Palm Beach at the moment. Montefino, 84 feet long, another 3-stateroom layout, asking $2.35 million. The boat was launched in 2004. The Montefinos with this enclosed flybridge style have been quite popular over here because the interior volumes are so large. A bit like the 80-foot enclosed Hattresses that are available as well. And I showed you a boat last week called Orca Explorer. There's been a lot of interest in that boat, so request that brochure as well. This boat was launched in 2004. It's here in Fort Lauderdale. African Queen. This boat's in Washington. It's in Seattle. The boat was built by Northern Marine. They build great long-range cruisers. This boat has a single MTU engine in it and large capacity fuel tanks. So you've got a huge cruising range on this boat, an enormous sort of upper deck platform to store sort of large tenders or little sailboats or fishing boats, anything up there. It's a great sort of adventure style boat. Launched in 2006, it's 81 feet long. They're asking $3.9 million, and it has that 4-stateroom layout, so a great option there. Laura, now we've seen this boat before. It has been on the market for several months. I believe they've just changed brokerage houses. Another Northern Marine, similar style to African Queen. This only has 3-stateroom layout though. Has a single Cummins engine. They are asking $2.795 million. The boat was launched in 2002, had a big refit in 2011, and this one's here in Fort Lauderdale, so a good one to look out for there. Vanquish, this is a Warren. Now, Warren yachts aren't around anymore. They were built in Australia. This boat is in New South Wales in Australia. Launched in 2001. They're asking just under $1.15 million. A 3-stateroom layout. Now, we saw one of these boats sell a couple of months ago called Zakuska. That was over here in South Florida. Great boats, great quality. Warren had a great name when they were around. Unfortunately, they went out of business when the markets crashed. Name Dropper, this is another boat that I believe I've done a review of several months ago. You'll be able to find it in the archives. Asking just under $4 million. So it has been around for a few months. I believe it's just changed brokerage houses. This is a Reaver, great European style boat, very sort of modern and minimalistic interior design. 4-stateroom layout though, that's a great thing about this boat, with it being 75 feet long. The boat's here in South Florida. It was launched in 2011, went through some kind of refit a year later in 2012, so I'm not too sure whether that was necessary refit because of a warranty issue or just because they wanted to change some of the styling, but interesting to find that out in the brochure. Left Turn, this is a beautiful boat, perfect for South Florida. It's a Lazara LSX, their 75-foot model. $2,100,000 is a pretty good price for a 2007 boat. 2007 boat. 4-stateroom layout, can sleep up to 8. Don't believe that has a hydraulic swim platform, but it does have a great sort of aft garage that you can then convert into a little sort of social area out the back there. Jescon, this is a Grand Alaskan. There are a couple of Grand Alaskans that we saw come new to the market this week. 75 feet long, launched in 2001. It's here in Fort Lauderdale. They're asking just under $1.2 million. This has a 3-stateroom layout. An Azimuth, this is in Australia, again in New South Wales, has 4 stateroom layout. 2007, so it benefits from some of the more modern interior styling, the full beam cabins, the nice large hull windows. They are asking $2.15 million. It has the 4 stateroom layout, as I mentioned. Il Viaggio, I think, is the name of that boat. Amor, this boat's in Monaco. It's a Dominator. We don't see many Dominators coming over here to the States. It's 72 feet long. It's launched in 2010. They're asking just over $3.2 million, and it has that 4 stateroom layout. Some nice features in the interior of these boats as well. Leda Molina, beautiful Grand Banks. This is launched in 2006. It's 72 feet long. It has a 3 stateroom layout, and they're asking just under $2.5 million. There are a few of these 72 Grand Banks around, all at various prices. It's interesting to be able to compare them all, so shoot me an email. I'll send you all of them that are available. But there are a couple that are a little bit more competitively priced than that. Another Grand Alaskan, 70 feet long. This one was launched in 2012. You don't see too many Grand Alaskans come available that are as young as this. This has the twin Caterpillar engines. The boat's in Fort Lauderdale. They're asking just under $3 million. It has the 3 stateroom layout. Perfect Timing, 70-foot Hatteras, an older boat, 1989. This one's in Fort Lauderdale. They're asking $680,000. It has a 4 stateroom layout. Chinook, this is a great boat. I've seen this one a couple of times over on the West Coast. It's in Seattle in Washington. It's a long-range cruiser, extreme long-range cruiser. It has a 3 stateroom layout, pretty big volumes to the interior. It has an enormous aft deck for all of the toys. Has a single Caterpillar engine in it that's only 455 horsepower. So very, very fuel efficient, huge cruising ranges on this boat. Launched in 1988, went through a refit in 2001, so it is a bit more modern on the interior. And they're asking just under $3.3 million. Raging Cajun, this is a 64 Viking with the 4 stateroom layout. To me, the 64 Hatterases have a bit better layout on the cabin level when they put 4 staterooms in there. Vikings sometimes feel a little bit cramped with the 4 staterooms, but a great price, $1.795 million. It is 2007, and it's here in Miami. That has the Caterpillar engines in it again. Sea Ray Assault Weapon, 61 feet, launched in 2011, asking $1.575 million. It's in Palm Beach, has a 3 stateroom layout. It doesn't look like it has that hydraulic swim platform there, though. Custom Carolina, you Sportfish guys will know all about these. 61 feet long, launched in 2010, asking $2.275 million. So a fairly steep asking price there. Be interested to see what else they offer on the interior. That boat's in North Carolina. Sea Jewels, a Hatteras. Now, very, very low asking price here for a 2001, $670,000. The boat's in Jupiter. Great deal. It'd be interesting to get the brochure for that, see what it has to offer on the inside. Has a 3 stateroom layout. ID, this is a boat that's in China right now. It's a Grand Banks, 1984. Has twin Detroit diesels in there, asking $450,000. Next, Mighty Mo. This is a Carver. Great price for the Carver. It's 56 feet long. Launched in 2004. The boat's in Palm Beach right now, and they are asking $479,000. Next up, we have a Viking Sportfish. It's a convertible, launched in 2002. Asking $719,000. You can see the price difference there between that one and Family Jewels there. So that seems like a great price, that Family Jewels. This is a Viking. It's in Palm Beach right now. 3 stateroom layout. Dolce Vita. I've already sent this to a couple of clients of mine. Looks like a great boat. DeFever, a very nice asking price. It has a 2 stateroom layout, has the twin Caterpillars in there. The boat's in California. They're asking $650,000, but it looks very, very well kept to the interior, fairly low hours, 52 feet long. DeFever make a great product, so that's a good one for all you trawler people. Sunsat Ferretti, it's in Singapore, 1.1, just under $1.2 million, launched in 2009. Has a 3 stateroom layout, benefits from all those nice modern features on the interior, with it being a 2009. Boats in Singapore, so if you're looking in Asia, great option because they're already over there and you don't get hit with all those initial import fees. Instigator, another Sea Ray. This is an older boat, but pretty good asking price. It has a hydraulic swim platform on the back, $275,000. It was launched in 2000. The boat's in Michigan on the lake there. 2 stateroom layout. The older ones only had the 2 stateroom layout. The newer ones had the 3 stateroom. So great option, good price. Another Sea Ray, 50 feet. This is a bit more modern, 2005. This is in Destin in the Panhandle of Florida. Has a 3 stateroom layout. It's the sedan style, so you get a bit more volume to the interior. And they're asking just under $450,000. A cruiser, interested in seeing the price difference between that Sea Ray and this cruiser. The Sea Rays tend to hold the value a bit better than the cruisers do. 50 feet long, launched in 2002. It has a Caterpillar engines. This one's down here in South Florida. $279,000. Great price there. Hatitude, Hatteras, old boat, 1998, has a 2 stateroom layout in it. Nice shallow draft, great for cruising around the Bahamas. $324,000 for this. Nice option. Offshore, 2000, this boat was launched, called GNM. It's a trawler style boat, has the Cummins engines on board. Boat's down here in Florida. 48 feet long. They are asking just under $550,000. Steadfast. This is a Keddy Krogan. Keddy Krogan's build a great trawler, long-range cruiser style boat that you always see them at the boat shows next to out to reef. They tend to follow each other around. Niche market for this boat, but they have a great following. So it's 48 feet long, launched in 1997. Asking $585,000. It has a single Caterpillar, 210 horsepower boat, so you're not going to get anywhere very fast. But if you're looking just to sort of relax and cruise around the islands and not have to come back to the dock to get fuel all the time, well, that's a great option. Time flies. A Viking convertible sport fish boat, launched in 2006, $730,000. This boat's in Florida. Another Sea Ray, 48 Sea Ray, 2 stateroom layout. It has the hydraulic swim platform on there, $415,000. So pretty good asking price on that. And the boat's here in Jupiter. And I think we're coming to the end of them now. We had just over 50 boats come to the market this last week. So market's definitely picking up. King's Ransom 2, this is a 47 Riviera, 3 stateroom layout. It's a convertible sport fish. They don't seem to hold the value quite as well as some of the other models, so interesting to sort of shop around there and get some of the brochures and see what each of them has to offer. $430,000, very cheap for a sport fish, launched in 2003. This one's in California. A Doral, don't see too many of these come on the market. It's called Naughty Business. It's 47 feet long, launched in 2007. Has a 2 stateroom layout. It's that sort of split, open and covered cockpit. Doesn't have a full glass cover like the 48 Sea Rays do to that cockpit area. But nice volume in the interior. The boat's here in South Florida, has the twin Cummins engines on board. $315,000, so great price. Captain Crunch, this is a Jersey Cape yacht. It's over in Singer Island. Brand new boat. It has an interesting layout to the interior, so interesting one to get the brochure on. Launched in 2013, has 2 staterooms, asking just under $1 million. So pretty expensive there for a small boat, but very different from anything else that's on the market. Saluna Yachts, this is not one that you see coming to the market very often. It's a Downeaster or lobster style boat. This one's over in Newport right now, asking just under $690,000. Launched in 2008, only has a 1 stateroom layout. Interesting to compare that with some of the Grand Banks Downeaster style or East Bay style boats. Another Azimuth, this is over in China. China love these style boats. Of course, when the Sunseeker brand was bought, that was purchased by a Chinese conglomeracy, so we're seeing a lot of movement over in that portion of the market. 42 feet long, launched in 2007, 2 stateroom layout, asking just over $550,000. Another Grand Banks, an older style, 2001. This one's here in Virginia Beach, asking $344,000. A great price on that one. Has a 2 stateroom layout. Beach Runner, this is a Bertram. It's down here in South Florida. It's in Stuart. Of course, Bertram started off down here in Miami. 2 stateroom layout, launched in 2011, asking $625,000. It has the Cummins engines on board. And last but not least, we have an Atlantis. It's over here in South Florida, asking $430,000. It was launched in 2011, has a 2 stateroom layout. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of boats that came on the market this week. In fact, there were more than any other 7-day slot in the past few months. So the market is improving. There's much more choice coming available to you. So if you like the look of any of those boats and you want to get the full brochure, then either contact us via the website or email me direct at philip.bell@insideryachting.com, and we'll get those brochures off to you right away. Now, if you haven't already received the Palm Beach Boat Show guide, and the show is about to start in a couple of days, then again, request that guide. We also have a full list of all the boats that are going to be on display. So email me or get it through the website, and we'll send that over to you as soon as we can. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.